Stand up and run around real quick.
Good call. For the last 4, ugh, fine.
And places.
Stretches.
And action, Bart.
Have you guys wondered,
Huh?
since we got hit with the corona hella hard, how come bats ain't fucked up?
It didn't come from the bats.
That's how it works.
Well, that's one of the hypotheses. They don't know if it 100% came from an animal, but if it did come from bats, how come they ain't?
I want to know how come mosquitoes can carry all the diseases and not die from them.
Yeah, hurry up and
How the
die.
fuck do they stay alive?
Or maybe that's what's happened to the bats then. They can carry the disease and not be affected by it.
Maybe it doesn't fuck them up that hard, but when it enters a human, we die. Because that's like kind of how a lot of the flus happen because it come from pigs. And then the pigs, they kind of live with it. But then like for us, we die.
Yeah, so this is the really interesting part. Is that, did you know that humans and bats actually share 96% of the same genome?
But we also share that with.
Does that mean that we can reproduce with bats?
Yes. That's exactly what it means.
Is that what that
I heard that's most species.
You could try it a couple times.
You can make a real Batman.
I don't know how.
Oh yeah, real Batman.
Batman.
That's probably how the virus started.
Yeah, but I need a wingman for that.
Because a bat has wings, right?
Yeah.
Bat wings.
So this is the part that's crazy. This is the reason why I guess if corona did come from bats, why it fucks with us so hard. So when bats fly, they release a ton of energy and their body temperature goes to 38 to 41 degrees Celsius, which is like over 100 degrees Fahrenheit for a fever. I mean, like it's the same, which is the same as us when we have a fever. So usually we go into a fever if we're trying to kill a pathogen. But since if this virus did come from a bat, the virus is able to live at such a high temperature. So which is why when we have a fever, it also does nothing to.
Oh no!
That's why it's the big scaries, dude.
I see. So
Cause this like, it ain't hot, fool. I live in this shit.
I'm used to bats flying around at 100 something.
Is that what happens naturally when we get like hot from a fever? The temperature kills off things, or
Yeah, so when you have a fever, what it's trying to do is whatever pathogen, bacterial infection, or viral infection is, your body elevates the temperature because if it's living at like 95 to 98 degrees is what your body's at, if you elevate it, your body's trying to boil this motherfucker, you know? So usually after a fever, you feel good and then you kill whatever's
So
there.
virus, infection, bacteria, they don't survive.
But not this corona ass.
Parasites, that's another one. We try to burn that motherfucker to the ground.
interesting.
Yeah, man, that seems like a little bit of dangerous to me.
I was reading about murder hornets because remember, like they were really scary and we were.
Oh, they would kill like wasps and bees and shit, right?
Yeah. But there's this like one colony of bees that's used to living with murder hornets, or they're used to them being around and being hunted by them. So there's a scout murder hornet that comes and tries to find the beehives, and once it finds a beehive, these bees are so smart and they got so evolved to like
Counter them?
this predator. Yeah, so they have like 4 bees that go out and like lure it into the beehive. Come on. Yeah, and then it finally gets, and it's huge. It's like way bigger than the bees.
Yeah.
And it gets into the beehive, and then they kind of like go like this, and they're kind of taunting it, and then they wait for it to attack one of them, and then all of them just start piling onto this thing. They dogpile it, and there's so many bees on top of this wasp or the murder hornet
Right.
that it boils it alive.
Oh, from the temperature.
Yeah, from the temperature, and then they go out and they're
I thought they would
trained.
sting it or something. Like that.
No, it's trapped.
Oh, they go and like they vibrate, right?
Yeah, they're all over
They
it, and
heat it to death.
and it's so hot that it dies. But then the bees can survive. They only have 1 degree higher that they can survive over this
shit.
hornet.
Damn.
So they get to just that degree, and then once it's dead,
They're about to die too. They're like,
Damn.
oh shit, I'm gonna die.
That first bee that lured him in for sure doesn't make it though. Like,
Yeah, like there's like 4, and then like one of those 4 die for sure.
Yeah.
And then they're trained to go out, and like the scout leaves little scent marks to tell the other hornets where the hive is. So they go and they eat all of the scent marks so that like it's all the tracks are gone.
Oh, nature's
They're
crazy.
fucking smart, man.
They work in teams, man.
Yeah.
They all like taking it for the team. We gotta learn from the bees, dude.
Yeah.
Like they'll literally like die for the queen, you know?
Especially that first one that sacrifices his life so they can all jump him.
Yeah, they're
Hive
front
mind.
lines. Like,
Yeah.
there's like 4 on the front line. It's like one of us gonna die, but it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, and he comes, he's come at me, motherfucker.
I like this like nature war shit, you know? It's like reverse counter moves, all this shit.
Speaking of nature war shit, I saw this special a long time ago on like sperms, when sperms are in trying to
balls?
No, when they're in like the when they're trying to get to the egg.
Yeah.
I saw a thing where a sperm ran into a sperm from another guy and they fucking like
Sperm Wars?
Yeah, and what, okay, so one was like chilling and the other one went and they did this for a little bit. And,
Wait, how are they filming this?
dude, it was super
How do they know?
super fucking cameras, dog.
You got a camera and the girl's just like
when they're like, okay, we're gonna put a camera in there, we're gonna have this guy nut in you, and then we're gonna have this guy nut in you.
I guess so. Microscope shit, right? So there's a sperm chilling. This one goes, swims off, and this one's like, and it's dead. Yes. And like it was another situation where a bunch of sperm from the other guy built like a fucking sperm wall, so the other guy's sperm couldn't get to the egg. Sperm
some
warfare,
crazy
bro.
Are there fucking brains inside a sperm cell then? Like, what the fuck? They have
like
a mind of their own and they know how to fucking...
That's insane.
Yeah, bro.
It's crazy that makes a human.
job,
Like,
guys.
it has to join an egg and then make a human.
They murdered before they even became human.
That
dude.
should be an Olympic sport. 2 guys nut
Coming
into a
lady.
girl, and who's
And then you microscope watch. All right, when we're fucking
all the countries got to do it.
Yeah.
So you got to do like 50
strongest sperm.
a whole 9 month.
And you gotta train your sperm and stuff.
Sperm wars.
That would probably get
Punching
rid of
your
the
balls.
steroids.
Huh?
That would probably get rid of the steroids.
True.
Yeah.
It's like playing StarCraft, dude. You just get a fucking army and then they're just killing each other.
Have you guys ever thought, so I think as a dude you always like figure out like you gauge either if your dick's big or small or if it works or not. Would you rather have a dick that doesn't work but's huge or it's small but it works?
What do you mean it doesn't work? Like doesn't nut or doesn't get hard?
Like when you're trying to make a baby, right? There's actually a lot of pressure because like you're thinking like okay, cool, you guys have sex and like I hope you guys it works this time and you impregnate the lady.
Yeah.
And then if it doesn't, sometimes you kind of get sad actually. Like when me and
Take it
Jill-
on yourself?
Like when me and Jill were trying for the second time and then her period comes, we're like, oh man.
It didn't work.
Yeah, it didn't work as quickly as the first time.
I want my dick to feel good, so whatever that option is.
So you're saying doesn't work as in can't get a girl pregnant or doesn't work as in can't get hard?
Can't get the girl pregnant. Maybe it's a ball sack issue. I don't know.
I think that depends on the person if they want to have kids or not.
If it
man.
feels good.
Yeah, if you can get it
I'm
up,
also
I'd rather have
happy
a small dick
with
and be
my
able to get it
size,
up.
so like it doesn't.
I'm like,
Are we talking about 2 of the extremes though? Like one is a horse dick and one is a micro penis?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah,
Would you
yeah.
rather have a horse dick or a micro penis?
Is this what happens when it's a majority guy JK episode?
What about the girl perspective?
What's the?
Would you rather
They
get
both suck.
horse clit or micro clit?
No. My answer is no.
Well, I think the girl equivalent is extremely massive boobs or just flat. And you can't get implants.
I don't.
No. Extremely
That's
loose.
good. That's good.
Extremely loose, but you could get pregnant, or
Tight as hell, but you can't get pregnant.
or no.
Tight
wait.
as hell isn't always good either.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good if it's.
No.
I think the boob one is good.
I don't know. I guess I'm the wrong. Cause I never wanted big boobs.
So you'd rather be like super flat.
I like my boob size. Yeah, I
I'm
don't
the
know.
same way with like I would never want like I've done great with my like
penis.
with the penis I've been blessed with. Yeah.
I had a love-hate as a kid because I would see all my friends and I'll be like, my dick don't look the same, man. And I was like, Dad, why's my dick so different? He's like, oh, it's because you're not circumcised. I'm like, can I be circumcised then? He goes, nah, I don't want to spend any money.
You should be happy.
I know now with all the research,
Yeah.
that it's coming out.
You just have to
saying-
clean it well. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be like all my friends because every time we peed and crossed streams and shit, I would look over and I'm like, my dick's different.
I was gonna get circumcised when I was 12.
Why? Because you felt different?
I felt different
When
too.
you were 12?
Yeah, because that's when I started to really notice it looked different. And then my mom, I think she had like a tumor or something, like, and then so she got that cut off. So she was like, well, this person does do plastic surgery, so they can circumcise you. And then for some reason, like this lady had kind of like a photo album of her patients.
Of dicks.
Of just different things she's done, of her operations. And then one of them was this dick that's wrapped up in gauze. And then so she was like, so I do have a patient that was also around your age that wanted to get circumcised. And so she was walking me through the process. And I just thinking about how many no reason boners I got at that time, and how there was gonna be like stitches or like a wound, and how every time I was gonna get a no reason boner, I could just imagine my dick just like fucking blood squirting everywhere.
Popping off the stitches.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm
Wait,
good.
both of y'all uncircumcised?
Yeah.
You two uncircumcised?
No, I'm circumcised.
Oh, you're circumcised.
Yeah.
You're circumcised?
Uncircumcised.
You're uncircumcised as well? Are you circumcised?
I thought you were circumcised.
Oh, okay. I just had to make sure. Yeah, okay.
I had a friend that he was a doctor too, but then he had this condition where, as an adult, it tightened up, right? And then so the penis head couldn't go through it anymore, right? So he had to get circumcised, and he was like, dude, it's way different in terms of how it feels being circumcised.
Really?
He goes, dude, I'm like because now it's rubbing against everything, it's way desensitized.
Wow.
I'm like, that, I'll never experience that.
Interesting.
What are you?
I'm circumcised. I have a home.
So you have a normal penis.
Yeah, so I have a regular, aesthetically pleasing penis. I have
I still have my case on mine.
Yeah.
Different strokes for different folks.
Different strokes for different folks. No shame to
I don't
any.
want to give away what Steve is, but
He'll tell us.
yeah,
He
can tell
told
you.
us he was half
Oh,
circumcised.
he told you. Okay, yeah. He's half circumcised.
Because the doctor gave
I
up.
could not figure it out when we first started
You were like,
dating.
I'm not sure.
I was like, I don't want to ask, but like,
Like every time you see it, it looks
are you
different.
circumcised? Because
Is it like half on one side or like just half?
Lopsided job.
it's like I have on one side.
It's like a bar.
Because like
Explain, please.
it looks more uncircumcised than circumcised, but when it's soft.
And how did that happen?
Because when they were doing the circumcision, the doctor fucked up when he was a baby.
Didn't cut it
but
off.
He was and he was just crying so much that his dad was like, "Just it's fine. Let's like."
That's enough. That's
like
enough.
that's enough. Yeah.
He's gonna have a weird penis, just fuck it, dude. I'm done.
Yeah, like all of his brothers,
"Oh,
normal
I gotta do another
circumcision.
one."
He just, they fucked up.
Wow.
Yeah.
But like I think it's better. Like I don't know.
safe.
Like
You get the best of both worlds.
yeah, and honestly, like of all the guys I've ever had sex with, like he just seems to enjoy it more. And I don't know if that's like a connection thing, but
Enjoy the sex more?
like it just seems like when you start like, doing oral or any sort of
Yeah,
action
he
on
feels it.
It just he seems
Yeah.
like he's just feeling it way more.
Well, it's a combo of
Yeah.
psychological and physical, so he probably loves you.
I mean, I guess we'll never know what the other like type of penis goes through.
I would want to know.
I think to find out, you have to not touch it for like a year.
What?
Yeah, don't let
Don't
it
wear
touch
pants
anything.
for a year.
Yeah.
And wear a condom. Put it in a condom.
The only way to really know would probably
put,
be
like,
to like
condom
be
lotion.
uncircumcised and then get circumcised, and then you could know the
Yeah, like
difference.
Nadeem's doctor buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
And then when you have a baby, and then like they go, oh, do you want to circumcise it? And when you see just the shots and how much the baby's crying,
Really?
you're just like, oh hell no.
I mean, that's the reason why I'm not circumcised. My dad was like, it looks painful.
Yeah, because the baby gets shots and all these shots are in, and you just hear all these crying ass babies. I'm like,
I'll let my wife decide about it.
Yeah. I have a friend of a friend. Her vagina hole
circumcised?
no, was so tight, like so small that she couldn't like have sex comfortably. Like
That
Yeah,
happens, dude.
that happened to me.
so what?
Yeah.
We'll get into it.
Okay.
So she had
Hold that
a
thought.
surgical procedure done.
Oh, I didn't have.
Widen her hole because she couldn't have sex.
It was that bad.
But yeah, it was that bad. But the fucking doctor, stupid, fucked up, widened her urethra.
What?
Her fucking pee hole.
What?
I have no
Sprays
idea.
pee everywhere now?
Whoever would want that?
It got nobody.
What the fuck?
So he like fucked up, widened her shit. She woke up, was like, something was not right. They had to like, reverse everything, and then she had like a catheter and like all that shit. She's fine now.
I feel like the boyfriend is like, you're gonna do what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You make a loser?
He can't even have sex though.
Yeah,
Because-
it's so tight
yeah.
to where it's uncomfortable.
Like it took
that
me
exists
like 3
out there,
times
dude.
to lose my virginity, and it hurt like fuck every time we ever tried it for like years. And even now, like if it goes more than a week, it's like
It tightens back
yeah,
up.
Yeah.
it's like pretty like he has to go pretty slow to like, get it back.
And
Yeah.
it's painful for the girl too.
But then it
And,
feels
like,
good.
Yeah.
There are the ladies out there.
Yeah, that was a quick episode.